Fighters fight for many different reasons. Some do it for the fame, others do it for the money. Eventually, all of that fades away. Yet going down in the history books as a UFC champion is something no one can ever take. It's proof that for a moment in time, out of all the fighters in your weight class, you were the best in the world. It's the culmination of all your hard work, the fulfillment of a dream. Tonight is your chance to take that gold belt and hear Bruce Buffer say, "And new." That kind of glory lasts forever.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC flyweight division title. So this young flyweight puts it all on the line here tonight. He has finally realized his first UFC title fight, and you wonder if some of those UFC jitters could creep back in when you think about a guy making his UFC debut and looking wide-eyed, making the walk. This is a 5-round championship fight against the #1 125-pounder in the world. All of that said, he believes he's the best, and will try to prove it here in a matter of moments.
This is his first championship fight, a tremendous amount of pressure on him right now. He is the #1 contender, and this is the most important fight of his life.
All right, so here we go with this UFC flyweight championship fight, and there is the man out of the red corner, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion, making his way to the octagon. He's defended this belt before. This is not new territory for this young man who believes that the rest are just the rest. He believes he is the best at 125 pounds and looking to prove just that here tonight.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart. Some differences in height and reach as well. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 18 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Lakewood, Colorado, USA, presenting the Challenger Assassin. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 29 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Joseph Joe B.
championship bout. I want you guys to do a clean fight. Follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Good luck tonight. Touch gloves.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in because it's about to go down right now.
And we are underway. Well, the buzz in the building is palpable as we get round one underway, Joe Rogan.
Oh! Beautiful!
Well, it's hard to remember.
Oh! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming?
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with the right hand.
Big left.
Oh, that's it. It's over. He's out.
That's it.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming. And really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Check out this angle here. Crank right on the jaw.
And there is our UFC flyweight champion, and getting it done by knockout here tonight. Very impressive. Let's get to the official decision. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Assassin.
So some UFC history tonight as we crown a new UFC champion. Congratulations to fighter and team. And man, are they going to enjoy this one. A lot of people not giving them a chance coming in here tonight. And this is a moment that at times people just thought we wouldn't see. New champion here tonight. The longtime incumbent is out. There is a new sheriff in town in this division, and it is going to take a big performance to dethrone the new champion of this weight class.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and it's time for your UFC Minute. The MMA world is buzzing about that incredible performance this past weekend in the main event. Last weekend at Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, it was a night to remember for the mixed martial artist whose story has captured the imagination of fans around the globe as he fought the fight of his life when it mattered the most. When the dust settled, Bruce Buffer said, "and knew." And he was crowned UFC flyweight champion of the world thanks to a memorable performance. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC flyweight division title. Well, it's got to feel good for this man to make this walk. He has chewed up and spit out all comers on his run to contention. Now he is the undisputed #1 contender, looking to become the new UFC flyweight champion. A lot of people think he has the skills to do just that. Tonight, though, his opportunity to prove it in front of a sold-out crowd tonight, that he is the best 125-pound fighter on the planet.
As he steps towards this cage, he understands this is one of the biggest moments in his life, the biggest moment in his career. He is looking to take this title, and he believes his time is now. His preparation has gone perfectly. He is in outstanding shape. He has a great game plan and a great camp, and he believes that he will emerge the new champion of the world tonight after this fight.
All right, so here he is working his way to the octagon for his first title defense as the UFC's reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion. A lot of fans and experts say you're not the champion until you successfully defend the title. That is the goal in front of this young man tonight.
This is his first world title defense, and they say that you are not the champion unless you defend your title at least once. So this is his opportunity to not just win the world title, but defend it and become legitimate in the eyes of the connoisseurs.
Our tail the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart with similar height and reach. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, the referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 32 wins, 11 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of the tall Brazil, introducing the challenger, Jussier Formiga. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Lakewood, Colorado, USA, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Assassin.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
All right, here we go. At stake, the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. All right, so here we go, early round 1. A few short months.
Whoa, he tagged him!
Back to the feet. All right, here we go. First round is underway. Look for him to try to set up the early takedown attempt. That would be a path to trying to set up.
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect shot right there. We didn't even get a feeling out process here tonight, and we say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly had a huge impact here tonight as he gets the win by first-round KO.
And here we see the spectacular knockout that retained his world title. Uncorks this bomb, it lands on the button, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. Check out this angle here. I mean, just stiff.
And there is our UFC flyweight champion, and getting it done by knockout here tonight. Very impressive. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 27 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Assassin.
And still the UFC flyweight champion of the world, and he did it with style points here tonight as he defends the belt by way of the KO. I'm not sure I've ever seen his coaches this happy, and rightfully so, after their athlete turned in a performance like this. And there's got to be no better feeling in all of professional sports when you are the hunted, you are the champion, and you can turn in an effort like this. Congratulations to the still UFC flyweight champion of the world.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. As a fighter's wins begin to add up, the pressure to maintain momentum becomes a major factor.
To win in the UFC isn't easy. To do it as many times in a row as this flyweight standout has is a remarkable feat that has this fighter on the verge of even more big things in the world-renowned octagon, as he prepares for his latest battle in mixed martial arts' ultimate proving ground.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights. everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute.
It came as a shock to the MMA community when this fighter left his longtime gym recently. But that surprise was nothing compared to the reaction felt around the globe when he agreed to fight his longtime training partner in a compelling matchup in the world-renowned Octagon.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC flyweight division title. So here he is, the #1 flyweight contender, looking to change that title here in 25 minutes or fewer and leave as the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world. What a run to contention it has been for this young man. He has put together a long winning streak. He's got the finishes to make the fans happy. He's done everything to position himself for this type of championship opportunity. Now, under the lights, we'll see what he can do with it.
Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson has all of the attributes of a champion. Incredible car.